Hi guys, David Douglas here from Get Ahead Mentoring, and I wanted to share with you, a few things that might help you when you have some negative people in your life. And so I want to share with you that, I've got negative people in my life, of course. And what do I do when they keep hounding on me or when they tell me that I can't do things? Well, first off, I don't listen to them. That's simply put. I don't listen to them. They are important people in my life. I've got plenty of loved ones, but they're important in different ways. As far as, being a guide or an expert on how I should live my life, of course not. So what should you do? So, you can politely tell them, of course, hey, I don't believe what you're saying, or I don't think that what you're saying is right. You can choose just to ignore the things that they're saying. You don't have to ignore them completely, but just go ahead and ignore what they're saying. But one tool I have when when I was just getting started is, especially when I was dealing with my in-laws, because I lived with my in-laws for quite some time, and a lot of the members of the family were negative. I I started observing. Observing is a really crucial tool that I have that allows me to really detach emotionally from those folks. The thing about emotions is that you can actually start to get drunk off emotions. That's how I like to think of it. You get drunk off emotions when people say certain things and you just don't think that that's right. And so as a result, you start arguing or bickering back and forth. And now you've got caught or hooked on that emotion. And now you're just acting without thinking. You're just saying stuff and doing stuff. And sometimes you can get to a point where you've hurt some feelings and it's really difficult to go back. And now you have to say sorry and start, the healing process again, especially when it's with someone, as close to as a significant other or spouse, even like children as well, or parents. So, what is observing? Observing, simply is, making sure that you find a middle ground. And it's asking yourself a question I like to ask, and I share this in a lot of my videos is this really bad? And answering the question, it's neither bad or good, it just is. When you can do something like this, you don't have to agree that, the thing that you don't want to experience is necessarily good, but you do want to agree that it's not bad. And as hard as it might be at first, it takes some practicing to do. And when you can do that, then you find that middle ground and you start to realize, oh man, you know, it just is. It just is. And when you can say it just is, then that's when you can start finding the good. You can start looking for all the positive things in your life. So this took a lot of time for me to practice. It wasn't excruciatingly long, but I think that you can do it. That's why I'm sharing it with you. And that's how you can overcome those problems, those challenges. And so I'm really excited to share this with you. I think that you guys are stellar. I believe that you're a creator, and creators are the kind of people that are going to create, the life that we want to live. And so I'm looking forward to sharing with you more. If you're watching this anywhere other than my blog, go ahead and go over there. Definitely like, share, but go over to my blog and leave a comment. I want to hear from you. I want to understand what kind of challenges have you faced. What maybe I can answer those questions for you if you asked it. I can't answer anything if you don't ask, but ask and you shall receive. But I'm really looking forward to hearing your responses. How do you like to, not let negative people affect your life? What do you do? Maybe what you share will affect or help someone else that watches this video and sees your comment. So again, thank you so much for watching, and let's go get them.